If you've been feeling exhausted all day but somehow can't relax, can't switch your brain off, or can't seem to get a good night's sleep, your nervous system may be stuck in a chronic stress loop. The good news is, you don't need medication, expensive supplements, or an hour-long meditation routine to start feeling better. In this video, I'll show you what's actually happening inside your nervous system and walk you through a simple 5-minute reset you can do anywhere, anytime, starting today. And one of the techniques is so effective that many people notice a difference before the 5 minutes are even over. I'm Tori, and for years I thought I was just bad at handling stress. I was constantly exhausted, but the second my head hit the pillow, my mind would start racing. I tried supplements, meditation apps, and every relaxation trick I could find, but nothing seemed to stick. Then I learned that the real problem wasn't a lack of willpower. It was that my nervous system was stuck in a stress response. Once I started using a few simple techniques to reset it, I felt calmer, slept better, and finally stopped feeling wired all the time. That's why I created this video, to share what actually works and help you avoid all the trial and error I went through. What's actually happening? So what's actually going on when you feel stressed, anxious, exhausted, or like you can never truly relax? The simplest way to understand it is to think of your nervous system like a car. You have a gas pedal and a brake pedal. The gas pedal is called your sympathetic nervous system. This is your body's fight or flight mode. It's designed to help you deal with challenges, solve problems, meet deadlines, and react to danger. The brake pedal is called your parasympathetic nervous system. This is your rest and recovery mode. It's the system that helps you relax, digest food, repair your body, and sleep deeply. The problem is that modern life keeps a lot of us with the gas pedal pressed down all day long. Work stress, constant notifications, financial worries, news headlines, endless scrolling. Your brain starts acting like there's always something to deal with. And after a while, your body forgets how to fully hit the brakes. You might be wondering, how do I know if that's happening to me? Some of the most common signs are shallow breathing, a tight feeling in your chest, irritability, racing thoughts, difficulty relaxing, poor sleep, or that strange feeling of being tired and wired at the same time. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Now, before we continue, a quick disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and isn't medical advice. If you're dealing with a medical or mental health condition, please talk with your healthcare provider. The good news is that your body already has a built-in calming system. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need supplements. And you don't need to meditate for an hour. In fact, we're going to start with a technique that can begin working in less than a minute. Technique. Number 1. Extended exhale, breathing. Most people think calming down starts with taking a deep breath in. But what if I told you the secret is actually in the breath out? When you're stressed, your breathing naturally becomes shorter and faster. That's your body preparing for action. But when you deliberately make your exhale longer than your inhale, you send a signal to your nervous system that the threat has passed. In other words, you're telling your body, we're safe now. And that's when your brake pedal starts kicking back in. Let's try it together right now. Sit comfortably and relax your shoulders. Breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now slowly breathe out through your mouth for a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that again. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. And out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice how the longer exhale feels different? You don't have to force it. You don't have to take giant breaths. The goal isn't more air. The goal is sending a message of safety. And the next technique works even faster for some people because it taps directly into one of your body's natural reset buttons. Technique number 2, the physiological sigh. Now, if you've ever let out a big sigh after a stressful moment, you've already used this next technique without realizing it. It's called the physiological sigh. And what's fascinating is that it's one of the fastest ways to reduce stress that researchers have identified. The reason it works is simple. When we're stressed, we tend to take small, shallow breaths. Over time, that can leave us feeling even more tense and activated. The physiological sigh helps quickly reset that breathing pattern. Here's how to do it. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Then, before you exhale, take a second, quick inhale through your nose. Now slowly let all the air out through your mouth. That's it. Let's try it together. Deep inhale through your nose, small second inhale, and then a long, slow exhale. One more time. Deep inhale, tiny second inhale, long exhale. Notice how that feels. Some people feel a difference immediately. Others notice their shoulders relax, their jaw unclench, or their mind become a little quieter. And the best part? You can do this anywhere. Before a meeting, in your car, before bed, or anytime you feel stress starting to build. Now, breathing is incredibly powerful, but the next technique doesn't involve breathing at all. Instead, we're going to use something that most people already have access to, no matter where they are. Technique number 3, cold water on the face. This one sounds almost too simple to work, but stick with me. Have you ever splashed cold water on your face when you felt overwhelmed, anxious, or exhausted? There's actually a reason it helps. Your body has built-in reflexes that respond to cold temperatures, especially around the face. When cool water touches your face, it can help activate your body's calming systems and encourage your nervous system to shift out of high alert mode. Now, before anyone starts filling a bathtub with ice, that's not what we're talking about. You don't need an ice bath. You don't need to suffer. You don't need to turn your morning shower into an endurance challenge. For this exercise, simply run cool water over your hands and gently splash it onto your face for 15 to 30 seconds. Or place a cool washcloth across your forehead, cheeks, and eyes. Think of it as giving your nervous system a gentle nudge instead of a shock. If you've been feeling stuck in stress mode all day, this can be an incredibly quick reset. And if you're someone who struggles with racing thoughts at night, it's worth experimenting with before bed as well. But what if you're somewhere you can't splash water on your face? What if you're at work, on a plane, or sitting in a waiting room? That's where the next technique becomes incredibly useful, because all you need is your voice. Technique number 4, humming and vocal toning. This next technique might feel a little strange at first, but it's surprisingly effective, and there's a good chance you've already done it naturally after a stressful day. It's humming. Researchers believe that humming, singing, chanting, and other forms of vocal vibration can help stimulate the vagus nerve, the nerve that plays a major role in your body's rest and recovery response. In other words, certain sounds can help tell your nervous system that it's safe to relax. And no, you don't need to be a good singer. Trust me, your nervous system doesn't care if you're winning a Grammy. Here's how to do it. Take a comfortable breath in, then hum gently as you exhale. That's it. Let's try it together. Take a slow breath in and hum on the exhale. Notice the vibration in your throat, chest, or face. That's what we're looking for. Let's do one more. Breathe in and hum. Simple, right? You can do this while walking, driving, cooking dinner, or getting ready for bed. Many people find that after a few rounds they feel noticeably calmer and more grounded. But we're not done yet, because the final technique doesn't involve breathing, cold water, or sound. Instead, it helps convince your brain that the environment around you is safe. And for many people, that's the missing piece. Technique number 5, the orienting exercise. Have you ever noticed that when you're anxious, your attention narrows? You become hyper-focused on the problem, the email, the argument, the deadline, the thing you're worried about. Your brain starts scanning for threats. That's part of the stress response. The orienting exercise helps interrupt that pattern. Instead of looking inward at your thoughts, you intentionally look outward at your surroundings. Here's how to do it. Pause for a moment and slowly look around the room. Don't rush. Let your eyes move naturally. Notice the colors. Notice the shapes. Notice the lighting. Maybe there's a picture on the wall you've stopped paying attention to. Maybe there's a plant, a window, a bookshelf. Just slowly take it all in. As you do this, remind yourself, I'm here. I'm safe. Nothing needs my immediate attention right now. It sounds almost too simple, but this exercise helps your brain recognize that you're not in danger, and when your brain stops scanning for threats, your body can begin letting go of tension. Many people find this especially helpful when they're overwhelmed, anxious, or lying awake at night with racing thoughts. Now here's the exciting part. We've covered 5 different techniques, and each one can be helpful on its own. But when you combine them together in the right order, they become a complete nervous system reset routine that takes about 5 minutes from start to finish. So let me show you exactly how to put it all together. The 5-minute daily nervous system reset. If you've been feeling stressed, overwhelmed, exhausted, anxious, or stuck in that tired but wired state, this is the routine I want you to remember. It takes about 5 minutes. It's completely free, and you can do it almost anywhere. In fact, go ahead and follow along with me. Step 1. Extended exhale breathing. 60 seconds. Start by breathing in through your nose for 4 counts, then breathe out for 6 counts. Remember, we're making the exhale longer than the inhale. Continue that pattern for 1 minute. You're sending your nervous system a message that the danger has passed and it's okay to start slowing down. Step 2. Physiological sighs. 60 seconds. Next, do 3 to 5 physiological sighs. Deep inhale through the nose. Small second inhale. Long, slow exhale through the mouth. Take your time. Don't rush it. For many people, this is the moment they begin feeling a shift. Step 3. Cold water reset. 30 seconds. Now splash cool water on your face, or place a cool washcloth over your forehead and cheeks. You don't need ice water. You don't need an ice bath. Just enough coolness to help activate your body's natural calming response. Step 4. Humming. 60 seconds. Next, take a comfortable breath in and hum slowly on the exhale. Repeat for about a minute. Focus on the vibration more than the sound itself. Remember, nobody's grading your performance. This isn't a talent show. We're simply using vibration to encourage your body to relax. Step 5. Orienting exercise. 60 to 90 seconds. Finally, slowly look around the room. Notice 5 things you can see. Notice details you've been ignoring. The colors, the textures, the lighting, the objects around you. Let your brain take in the fact that you're safe in this moment. No deadlines, no notifications, no future problems to solve. Just this moment, and that's it. 5 minutes, no special equipment, no expensive supplements, no complicated routine. Just a series of simple signals that help guide your nervous system back toward calm. Now, does this mean you'll never feel stressed again? Of course not. Stress is a normal part of life. The goal isn't to eliminate stress. The goal is to help your body recover from it. Think of it this way. A healthy nervous system isn't one that never experiences stress. It's one that knows how to return to balance afterward. And the more often you practice these techniques, the easier that return to calm can become. So when should you use this routine? First thing in the morning if you wake up feeling anxious, in the middle of a stressful workday, before a difficult conversation, before a presentation, or before bed when your mind won't stop racing. The best time is simply whenever you notice yourself getting stuck in that stress loop. So now you have a simple, completely free 5-minute routine you can use anytime you feel your nervous system getting overwhelmed. Instead of staying trapped in fight or flight mode for hours or even days, you have a practical way to help your body shift back into rest, recovery, and calm. If you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe to the Wellness Blueprint, because we're building an entire series around helping you reset your body naturally, one simple step at a time. And now that your nervous system is calmer, the next thing your body needs is quality sleep, because even the best stress relief techniques can't fully replace deep, restorative sleep. So if you want to learn a simple technique that can help you fall asleep in under 10 minutes, keep an eye out for our next video in the series. I'll see you there.